Welcome back to the trading floor. I'm David Axtell. This is a bonus episode, and it is a different kind of episode. No market story today, no crisis, no position, no lesson paid for in P&L. Today I want to tell you about a piece of software. Now, before you switch off, I have spent 35 years on dealing floors: London, Riyadh, Doha, Dubai. And I can tell you the fastest way to lose my attention is to put the letters A and I in front of me and promise me the future. I have watched chatbots invent capital figures. I have watched them produce a P and L that never existed, with total confidence, beautifully formatted. On a desk, that is not a novelty, that is a firing offence. Which is why this one caught my attention. It is called OrbaLM. Built in London, under the Rondanini Publishing Group, the same house behind the Foreign Exchange Markets Professional series, so you will understand why it landed on my desk first. Here is the thing to understand about OrbaLM, and it is the opposite of everything you have been sold about AI for the past 3 years. It is not a foundation model, it is not a public chatbot. It does not want your data on someone else's cloud. It is what they call a governed specialist runtime, a private control plane that sits in front of a language model that you choose and you approve. Your model, your estate. A laptop, an air-gapped Llama pilot, a container in your own VPC. And when you ask it a question, the order of operations matters. Listen to this, because this is the part I like. Policy runs first. Before the model says a single word, the runtime checks what it is allowed to say. It refuses, flatly refuses, to invent official capital, live P&L, or fabricated market figures. Then, if your question is a calculation question, the governed tools do the work. FX options priced on Garman Kohlhagen, bonds, FX forwards, interest rate swaps, where the pack enables them. The numbers come from deterministic tools, not from model prose. The model's job is the job it is actually good at, explaining conventions, giving context around the result. And every answer can carry its provenance, pack version, tool status, evidence pointers. When a calc tool has run, the answer is labelled as assembled from tool output. You know what is arithmetic and what is commentary. Anyone who has sat next to a junior who confused the two will understand why that matters. Where do you use it? 2 places. A private chat, local runtime, thread history, nothing public about it. And an Excel task pane. That second one is the practical heart of it. Because let us be honest with each other, whatever your risk system cost, the desk runs on spreadsheets. It always has. OrbaLM sits inside the workbook you already use. You point it at a selection, a sheet, or the whole workbook, and you ask. Now the commercial side, because the terms are unusual and worth stating precisely. OrbaLM is in beta. It ships in September. The beta is free for 3 months from activation, and here is the part I had to read twice. After those 3 months, the desk runtime stays free. No pack updates after the founding window, no enterprise edition, but the runtime itself does not start charging you. There is no online purchase, no checkout page, no credit card form. It is inquiry only. Company email only, no Gmail, no Outlook.com, no Yahoo, and 1 seat per company location. Your New York desk and your London desk can each request one. That tells you who this is for. It is not for everyone, and it is not pretending to be. It is for Treasury and FX desks that want a specialist tool inside their own walls, in front of their own model, that will not make numbers up. If that is your desk, the address is OrbaLM, OrbaLM.orbaos.com. That is orbalm.orbaos.com. There is a How It Works page that says everything I have said here in more detail, and a request form at the bottom. Or email orbalm@orbaos.com from your company address. 1 seat per location, free for 3 months, ships September. I have spent a career watching the market punish people who mistook confidence for accuracy. A machine that refuses to guess is, in my experience, rarer than a machine that can talk. That was a bonus episode. This has been The Trading Floor. I'm David Axtell. Mind the gap between the bid and the offer.